Hello, in this video we wanted to address the topic of poverty, what the UNO has to do with it, and how it differs in different areas of the world. We are going to talk about the situation in Baia Mare and compare it to the situation in Pori, Barcelona, and Berlin.
UNO is the United Nations organization, including 193 countries that work together in order to maintain worldwide peace, security, and to build relationships between nations. The UNO has established the Sustainable Development Goals, which is an agenda including 17 goals that should be accomplished by 2030. The first one of these goals is to end poverty, specifically to end it in all its forms everywhere. But do you know what poverty is and where it comes from? Poverty is defined as having $1.25 a day or less, and therefore also having no access to food, clean water, healthcare, or education. It arises from economical and political inequality and discrimination. It can also be caused by war, natural crisis, or for example, by the pandemic that we're living in right now. Poverty differs from place to place. We now want to compare poverty in cities of Finland, Spain, and Germany to Baia Mare.
We choose to use these three cities as a comparison to Baia Mare because those are the cities we are from. Baia Mare is the town we are volunteering in. Here are some stats that will help us get a general idea about these cities. We can see that Berlin is the most populated and biggest city. However, Barcelona takes the first place in density. Pori is small both in population and density. Every sixth person in Berlin is defined as poor. In Berlin, it is considered that a person is poor when disposing less than 841 euros per month. 1 out of 8 families in Pori is poor, which means that they have under 1,200 euros per month. Around 30% of the population in Pori have been afraid they won't have enough money for food. The poverty rate is the lowest in Pori out of these 4 cities. The stat in Barcelona is every 5th person. The minimum budget for not being officially poor is 915 euros per month. And in Baia Mare, every 4th people is poor, meaning they have less than 184 euros to use monthly.
Average salaries vary a lot between the cities. The average salary in Berlin is over 5 times bigger than the average salary in Baia Mare. One of the reasons for the increase in poverty rates is the apartment renting costs rising in Berlin and Barcelona. For that reason, people won't be able to pay their rents and end up getting evicted. Also, the amount of children living in poverty is growing and leading to them not being able to educate themselves properly.
Homelessness is closely linked with poverty. Barcelona has the most homeless people in relation to population out of these 3 cities. There are shelters for homeless people established in all of them. Even though not visible at first sight, poverty is very much present in Baia Mare. Besides poverty and overall low salaries, there are multiple poor slum-like village communities on the edges of the town. Few of our colleagues work in these communities and we asked them for some information about the topic. One of the communities is called Pirita. There lives mostly Roma families in self-made houses built out of wood or whatever they manage to find. Many are caught in a circle of poverty since they can't find a job and their children can't go to school. Some of them don't want to leave the community. The families in these communities often rely on volunteer workers and the government to help them get access to healthcare, food, or donations. For example, school bags, shoes, and clothes were given to the children in order for them to be able to attend school this year.
All of these cities do something in order to reduce poverty. Pori offers food aid for people who need it, and lunch at school is completely free of charge for children. Also, permanent apartments are offered to homeless people. In Berlin, it is possible to get, for example, child support money or social help money. Food is distributed to those who can't afford it themselves. Barcelona benefits, for example, from a EU-funded pilot program that is an initiative providing resources to deprived urban areas. It's supporting 2,000 families and 1,000 households. Baia Mare's community benefits from a lot of volunteering work. Of course, there are several helping organizations either directly established by the UNO or funded and working independently. Organizations such as UNICEF and World Vision are both specialized in helping children. Nevertheless, it is clear that there are still lots of work to be done and measures have to be improved and increased rapidly.